Hello everyone, welcome back once again to the studio. I hope you all had an awesome Christmas. Like me, I'm quite sure most of you got what you wanted from the omniscient, fat, balding 60-year-old man in red that broke into our homes and ate our milk and cookies.
What did he say?
Okay, I'm just kidding. Bad joke. Yeah. But what I really wanted to talk about today was Kaiya from DBK. I had mentioned in the first video that I uploaded to this channel that I was going to talk about my characters in more detail. Well, this video, the video that you're watching right now, is going to be the first of many that I do in the future. I'm not going to make character descriptions of every single character. I think I'll just stick to making videos of the more important ones. Now that I think about it, there are quite a few characters that are important to the story. I may actually end up making a video on every single character. Maybe. I'm not sure. But anyways, let's just jump right into talking about Kaiya. Alright, so Kaiya. If you couldn't already tell from her design and the way that she behaves, she is very shy. I like to think of her as that one quiet kid in school. We all know the one. Because of her quietness, Kaiya is not very vocal about her opinions, and she will often keep things to herself. She doesn't like a lot of attention on her. She hates being the center of attention. Kaiya prefers to observe her surroundings rather than people observe her. So to avoid that, she blends into the background and tries her best to go unnoticed. As quiet as she is though, she can actually be very obnoxious, goofy, and sociable when she feels like it. She only acts this way around her family, especially her older sister Kiandra when they're fighting, because they do fight a lot. She's not always like that around them though. Most of the time she's just very quiet. Another thing about Kaiya is that she doubts her own fighting capabilities. She tends to do this a lot against opponents that are stronger than her. Sometimes she'll doubt herself so much that eventually she loses the will to fight. Some of the doubt that she has mostly comes from the fact that she isn't able to transform into a Super Saiyan like her sister. She gets teased a lot by her sister, and this only lowers her confidence. It's important to know that Kaiya is very sensitive. She takes lots of things to heart and beats herself up whenever she messes up or makes a mistake. Emotionally, she isn't the most mature. When she gets really upset, her emotions will drive her actions. She gets so caught up in her emotions that she stops thinking rationally, and it just gets her into trouble. Kaiya has this tendency to give up on certain things if it's too difficult or hard for her to understand. An example of this would be like if Kaiya had to do math. If she had to do advanced forms of math like geometry or algebra 2 or calculus, something like that, she would give up in a heartbeat because it would fry her brain, as I think it would for most of us. You know, despite her flaws though, Kaiya is actually a very sweet and a very compassionate girl. Kaiya is a very caring person. She cares about other people, and she is very receptive of other people's emotional well-being. But she's also very forgiving as well. She has a very forgiving nature, and she's actually willing to forgive a few times before completely shutting you off. The most important thing to Kaiya is her family. All she wants is for her family to be whole again. And as far as her family goes, she has her sister and her father Marcel. Well, there is Amy, and then there's also Takrin too. They both technically count. But her mother, Kaiya's mother, is clearly absent from her life. The reason for that will be revealed later on in the story. But if you have been reading, then you might already know the name of her mother. I've mentioned it a few times already in the manga. And if you've really been paying attention, then you'll notice another name that is specifically mentioned by Kaiya. This name that she mentions is very similar to her mother's, so that's also another important detail that will be revealed later on as well. I hope you guys have a better understanding of Kaiya's character. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. A link to Dragonball K is in the description. Again, Merry Christmas to everyone. 2023 is around the corner, so you should get hyped for that. And yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.